I have literally like 14 minutes to record this, and then I have to like go to work. Today I'm going to be doing a July TBR. I rarely ever do TBRs, and I think the last time I did a TBR was April. I don't do TBRs because I'm so bad at like sticking to them, but this month I really do believe that I could stick to this TBR, especially because I have to read majority of these books anyways. The first 3 books I have are historical romances. If you've seen my historical romance haul, then you've seen these books. These are the 3 books that I chose that I want to start with. I'm going to be vlogging me reading historical romances for the first time whenever I do get to them. So these are the 3 books I picked. I picked Lord of Scoundrels, which I think I picked this one because it had, just because the cover was pretty. I picked Scandalous Desires, which I picked this one because it had a pirate. And then I picked Tessa Dare, When a Scot Ties the Knot, and I picked this one because it was like Scottish and because it's Tessa Dare and everyone keeps talking about Tessa Dare, so I'm like, okay, well, let me give Miss Tessa Dare a try. I have The Library of the Unwritten, which a lot of people compare, I'm saying that loosely, but they say like, oh, if you liked Sorcery of Thorns, then you'll like Library of the Unwritten, so that's why I'm reading it. I also got it because Riley Marie, I watched one of her videos and she was raving about this, so I got this because of Riley Marie literally raving about this. And I wish this was in hardcover, but it's still pretty in paperback, and I'm really excited because she said there's a guy named Hero that she loved, and I'm like, Hero? That sounds like a favorite character of mine already. Literally only reading this book for that reason. Next book I have on this list is White Hot Kiss, and this is by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and I got this because I got a bunch of Jennifer L. Armentrout books. By a bunch, I'm saying a bunch loosely. I got like 3 Jennifer L. Armentrout books, but I really want to start off with this one just because it was smaller and it seemed a lot easier to read. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Yeah, because her other books was like From Ash and Blood or whatever, and that girl was, she's thick. She's thick, so. I also got Party of 2 by Jasmine Guillory. I read The Wedding Date by Jasmine Guillory and I loved it. I'm currently in the middle of reading this. I'm buddy reading it with Aza from Fremen Fields. She's in the Unfriendly Black Hotties Club, so you guys should check her out. We're buddy reading this together because she wants to be a senator, and like I remember watching her Black Booktuber tag, and I was like, when she said she wanted to be a senator, I was like, oh, Party 2 would be perfect for her because she had loved The Wedding Date, and then she was saying she wants to read it, so I was like, okay, well, let's buddy read it. And so this is about a girl who she works as a lawyer, and she ends up moving back to California because she lived there before, so she's going back to California, you know, she's going back to Cali. And she's meeting this guy, and then she finds out he's a senator, and it's cutesy. I'm just not really like feeling it. Like, it's not like, it's kind of like insta love-ish, and I feel like all Jasmine Guillory books are like that. I don't know, I've only read The Wedding Date and this one, and I really like The Wedding Date because I think the insta love kind of worked in the circumstances because it was fake dating. But this one, like, they immediately meet and they want to hang out, and it's just boring. Like, I don't want to read about, I don't know what it is, but I want to read about like some angst and stuff, and like I feel like I'm just reading about them meeting and going on dates and falling in love and all of that stuff, and I'm like, this is boring to me. Like, when is the good stuff come in? And I'm actually on chapter, I'm on chapter like 10, but my bookmark says chapter 4, so I need to fix that. So I'm a good 100, yeah, I'm a good 100 pages into the book. So you guys like my bookmark? It's from Booksloft. It's a website. It's basically like Goodreads, except it's more prettier. The website is really new, so like I will say it's not like, you know, it doesn't work the best, but I really like it. I think it's pretty, and you get to recommend books. So you get to set books like, oh, like if someone to go on my profile, they could see the books that I recommend, and you get to pick like what your favorite parts of a book is, so, like writing, plot, stuff like that. And I wish they had 5-star ratings. Like, that would just make the website, you know, dear to me. But it's newer, so I wouldn't judge it too much, but it's really fun and it's cute, and I suggest you check it out, and I suggest you follow me. I'll put it on the screen, hopefully I don't get too lazy to edit that in. And then I got The Wicker King because, once again, Riley Marie suggested this book in one of her videos, and I was like, okay, let me read it. And what really got me was her basically saying that as the book goes on, I think from what I gathered, it has something to do with like a fantasy world, and so he has hallucinations about a fantasy kingdom, and no one can tell if they're real or not. So as you read on, the pages get darker, and it's like his mental health is deteriorating. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but I really just like, as you go on, the pages get darker and darker, and then you can actually see that right here. And the author is a black author. Kate Ackerman is black, and it includes a poly relationship. So I'm like, okay, this book clearly needs to be read. Like, this book has things that I love, so I need to get to this book ASAP, no Rocky. The next book I have is A Song Below Water, which Chandler actually got for me for Juneteenth, and I was so excited for this book because I was gonna buy it myself, and it said someone else had bought it, so I was like, ooh. And then I got it, and I'm so happy. It's so short and quick. I think this is the book I'm actually gonna pick up when I end this video. And this book is about black mermaids, and my favorite thing about this cover is that she has box braids, and I don't know, I just really love that, and they're brown, and I just love it. And it has to do with mermaids or sirens, or I really don't know. I've started it. I'm on my page, literally on page 1, so I didn't get that far, but I got the audiobook, so hopefully I can finish it really, really fast. And then I have The Kingmaker by Kennedy Ryan, which I really don't know what this is about, but I wanted to buy more physical adult/new adult romances because I don't own them. I don't own a lot of them physically, and I read a lot of them. Like, it's one of my most read genres, and I don't own a lot of them. So I really want to read this. I read a Kennedy Ryan book before, and I didn't really, like, it wasn't bad. It was just too cutesy. Like, it wasn't enough angst. It wasn't enemies to lovers. It was more so like becoming friends to lovers. I wasn't feeling it. So I feel like maybe this will be the Kennedy Ryan book for me. And I also got her book Queen Move, and then the second book should be coming in soon. So hopefully if I like this, I'll finish the rest of the series this month. But I'm not the best at reading series, which is why when I do TBRs, you always see first books in a series and never seconds or thirds, because I'm terrible at reading series. Like, I really don't know why I suck so bad at reading series, guys. I really do not know. But I don't know, I really like the author's black. I don't know if the main character is black, but I wish that she was. I know a lot of black authors don't write black main characters, and it makes me so sad, but it's understandable why they do it, because it's easier to get into the writing industry or get published if you write about white characters. Sadly, that's a topic for another day. I do want to do a discussion about that, because that topic really upsets me, but it's understandable as to why they do it, and I really want to talk about that. So if you want to see a discussion video on that, let me know. And also I also want to do a discussion video on how black readers sometimes don't read black books because of our internalized racism and us growing up having seen white people and us wanting to read better black but like not doing better. I really want to do a discussion on that because I experienced that a lot, of not reading enough black books, but we'll pick up a book by a non-black author so fast. And it's not because I don't want to read it or I hate being black or anything, but it's just I grew up not seeing myself, and I really want to do a discussion video on that. So let me know if you guys want to see any of those. And then I also got My Lovely Wife, which I think this is in my June haul. I think I'm hauling nearly 80 books. I think when I last checked it was 70, and then I got more books, so I don't know, but I think I'm hauling 80 books in June, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I hauled this, and I'm gonna be buddy reading this with my best friend Jake from Jake Does Books. He is up north right now, so yeah, he lives in Michigan and he's up north right now, and he took like 17 books with him. And so what we're gonna do is he's gonna be gone for 2 weeks, so I have 2 weeks to read this book. So he's gonna come back and we're gonna discuss. And that's how this buddy read is going to work. That's the kind of buddy reads I like, where we both can read as much as we want in our own time and not check in and then we just like, oh yeah, did you read this? Because check-ins, for some reason, I'm like, nah, I haven't read in like 18 days. And the person is like, yeah, I finished day 2. And I'm like, or I'll finish in day 2. I'll finish in like 24 hours and the person will be like, damn, I'm still reading. I suck at buddy reads. I have to do buddy reads loosely. I don't really do buddy reads a lot anyways. But anyways, this book is about a husband and a wife who murdered together. And I don't really like thrillers, but I don't think I have a lot of thrillers and I haven't read them because I don't think I'm not the biggest fan of thrillers, but it's because the plot twists. Like, the plot twists are never good to me, and though I do know the plot twists in this book, I just feel like it'll be fun to read like a husband and wife killing together. Like, that just sounds like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, aka the kind of romance I want in life. Then I have City of Brass, which the Unfriendly Black Hotties are always talking about, and a lot of them love this. So I'm like, okay, let me give this a read. And I really want this because I want to get the UK hardcover edition, and I know it's hard to find. So I don't want to like search to the depths of like hell to find this book, and then I don't like it. So I really want to read this edition that I have first, and then do my searches for that book. So I don't know, I think I'm really gonna enjoy this, and I'm really excited. I don't even know what it's about. Tahira from Sincerely Tahiri, she described this book to me, and I highly suggest subscribing to her because she always describes the books in the best way. Like, she will literally give you a sentence and it'll be like, hell, like I need to read this book like yesterday. Like, there's so many books that she's talked about to me, and even just in one sentence I'm like, I need to read this book. Like, the way she explains books is just so perfectly done, and I highly suggest subscribing to her because that's the kind of booktuber you want to subscribe to. A booktuber who can convince you to read a book in just 2 words. Like, that's the kind of booktuber you need in your subscription. Okay, so I have another book. The Hotties are doing a Hottie takeover on our YouTube channel, which you guys should definitely check out. And so basically on our YouTube channel, we have a spreadsheet, and the spreadsheet is like from number like 2 to whatever, and everyone anonymously put books that we liked, not love because it would be too obvious. We put books that we liked into the spreadsheet, and then you pick a number generator, and whatever number you get is the book that you're supposed to read and vlog, and you're going to upload it on the High channel. And everyone is uploading whatever day this month, so it's not even like a set day that you upload. Like, you upload whenever you finish. That way your subscription boxes won't be filled with like a bunch of videos from one channel. And we're all going to live stream this book that we all picked. So I want to show you guys the book that I have, but apparently it's a secret, and I didn't know, even though, but like, I did the spreadsheet and stuff, and I didn't know that our books were supposed to be secret. So I feel like a lot of people in the group chat know what the book is, but yeah, it's a book that's been on my shelf for a very long time, and I think if you pay close attention to my shelf, you can see what book it is. So the next book I have is The Finishing Half, which is the book club choice for our Unfriendly Black Hotties book club that we have. And The Finishing Half just sounded really good, and we were gonna read the 5th season first, but a lot of people want to read books that weren't like well known, even though this book is talked about a lot. I thought it would be a good idea because this book just got a 7-figure deal for an HBO adaptation, and I'm like, okay, Brit, like, let's go. So I really want to read this book. This book is about 2 sisters. One's white passing. They're both black. Oh, I need to get going. Okay, so this is about 2 sisters, and they're both black, but one is white passing, and not me literally having to get an Uber in the middle of filming my video. But yeah, it's about 2 sisters, and one is white passing and the other one is like actually like black. And so one is married to a white man, and he doesn't know that she's black. And I've heard of a lot of books like this, and I thought it was a good idea, so I decided to pick it up because why not? So yeah, these are all the books that I'm going to be reading. I'm not picking up all these books unless I'm like posing for the thumbnail. But yeah, these are all the books that I'm going to be reading, and I really hope that I like them. I feel like all of these are going to be like 4 or 5-star reads, and I've been listening, like, I'm really trying to get some reading done because I've been only reading like 10 books a month so far the past 2 months, and y'all know me, I usually read like 25 to 30 books a month. So I really feel like I'm really off right now. So we're going to get back on, so we're going to be reading 30 books a month. Yeah, so I already finished a book on my TBR. It was Take a Hit, Danny Brown, and I just finished that earlier today, so I didn't include that in my TBR video, but I've already finished it. It was a 5-star read. It was That Girl, period. I have a review up on Goodreads, and also on my Bookstagram I do mini book reviews where I post them on my Instagram stories, but you can see them on like the highlights if you want to go look at those. So follow me on my Bookstagram, which is Mayana Reads, and follow my book Twitter, it's Maya Reads, and I also have a Patreon. And if you stayed to this long, comment an emoji, comment the spaceship emoji, because I think that emoji is cute, and I literally just discovered it. Like, I'm always discovering new emojis every single day, and I'm like, wow, why did I never notice this emoji before? Comment a spaceship emoji because somebody pointed out how they miss me doing emojis, so I'm gonna be doing that. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.